We're here for you.
Hello, welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for joining us. Haley is off tonight. Topping our news, while students are counting down to the end of the school year, one school is already looking ahead to the fall. Pineview School is preparing for a panel discussion for upperclassmen, but it's causing some concerns from a member of the school board. ABC 7's Erica Jackson joins us from Pineview School in Osprey to explain why one board member is not on board with the school's conversation. Erica?
Good evening. The principal of Pineview says the school is slated to host a panel discussion on cultural sensitivity and inclusion. But one school member says that planned conversation is actually violating several policies.
Everyone should be represented.
Betsy Stevens is parent to two Sarasota County elementary age students. She supports Pineview's sensitivity education team made up of students and faculty and their plans for a cultural sensitivity panel discussion slated for the fall.
There needs to be some way to monitor, how people are responding to each other's differences, especially within childhood. To accept change, we have to embrace change and differences.
Pineview Principal Dr. Stephen Covert sent this letter to parents. He says the school celebrates cultural differences as strengths, but wants to teach students to reject racial, religious, and culturally offensive images.
Every side of the spectrum should be covered, so to embrace sort of every cultural difference.
And if you look at the organizations that were participating and the ones or some organizations that may not have been participating, I think that it was narrowly focused.
The sensitivity education team is working with speakers from the NAACP, the Islamic Society of Sarasota, and the Jewish Federation of Sarasota in preparation for the event. School Board Vice Chair Bridget Ziegler says the school is violating district policy with its collaboration.
There's a process in which anytime anything of political, faith, or sexual content or sexual orientation is to be discussed or distributed, it has to be aligned specifically to curriculum, and there has to be an authorization sign off on it. Also, there's another separate policy that indicates the process when you have outside organizations coming in to present to students, and to my knowledge, none of that was followed.
Ziegler says it's important for school districts to have a strong culture, but controversial conversations during school hours should be properly vetted.
That there are alternative ways to raise awareness to cultural differences without being so politically motivated.
Ziegler says Sarasota County Superintendent took action upon learning about this planned conversation, which led to the postponement. It was supposed to take place last Friday, and now it's unclear if this discussion is definitely going to take place, but the principal of Pineview is optimistic and says it will take place in the fall. Reporting at Pineview School in Osprey, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News. Scott, back to you.
All right, Erica, thank you so much. Beach erosion continues to worsen on Lido Key after stormy weather hit the Suncoast earlier this week. Homeowners we spoke to say the waves were coming up all the way to the boardwalk, the storm washing away an already shrinking shoreline. In the past 10 years, millions of dollars have been invested in maintaining that shore, but for some beachgoers on Lido, they say more needs to be done.
We're losing more and more sand, more and more beach, and that's why we need a renourishment so desperately.
A beach renourishment project is in the works for Lido, but plans to dredge sand from Big Pass has led to a legal battle due to concerns about the possible impacts it could have on Siesta Key. The no swim advisory at Casperson Beach is now lifted just in time for the weekend. State health officials say test results show bacteria levels in the water are now at acceptable levels. Beachgoers can now swim and enjoy other activities there at Casperson. There are no other water advisories in place at any beaches in Sarasota or Manatee counties. A lot of people planning to hit the beach this weekend. How will the weather hold up? Let's get live to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. He's on Longboat Key tonight with more. Bob?
Yeah, Scott, out here in Longboat Key at the Longboat Key Club, where they just had and finished up their hurricane seminar, their annual they put on each and every year, well attended. Craig Fugate will be talking to him. He's the director and former director of the Emergency Management FEMA program of the United States. Again, we'll talk to him in just a few minutes. Weather is outstanding. Today's low temperatures were in the low to mid 60s up and down the coast. Very comfortable evening ahead too. We're looking at fair skies right now, and the Van Wezel webcam showing basically no clouds around since noon today. today, and it's going to be that way tomorrow. So if you're going to the area beaches, going boating, make sure you have plenty of sunscreen on because you're going to need it. It's going to be really comfortable out there, too, with the humidity staying fairly low and comfortable through Saturday. It will start to pick back up a little bit on Sunday. No rain around, some showers down to our south associated with that old frontal boundary, but for us, we'll stay high and dry. No rain threat through Sunday. Now, on Memorial Day, there's a very slight chance for an isolated shower, but not much. The drought status continues to remain severe to extreme here along the west coast of Florida. So again, the no burn ban still in effect for most of our counties here along the Sun Coast, so keep that in mind if you're going to be outdoors. Here's what's happening. 83 degrees currently, still very nice. The humidity low, and that dew point is what's so nice is at 63 degrees, and the pressure 30.03 inches. We have a west-northwest wind at 10, keeping things quite comfortable here up and down west central Florida. Well, more on our weather for the weekend. Take a look at our rain chances. They'll start to pick up a little bit next week. Details and all that coming up in a few minutes. See you then. Back to you, Scott.
All right, Bob, thank you. The hallowed grounds of the Sarasota National Cemetery will become a sea of red, white, and blue throughout the holiday weekend. Thousands of visitors will pay their respects to fallen soldiers and veterans who have passed on. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo shows us what's being done there.
Grass being cut and edged, water stocked, and chairs in place, all in preparation for the cemetery's Memorial Day ceremony on Saturday. More than 15,000 veterans and their family members are buried here. A local branch of the American Legion is doing their part to make sure the ceremony goes off without a hitch.
It's very important for us, so we want this ceremony to go well, and it will go well, to honor those who have either fallen in our wars or have since passed away.
Like Richie Callahan, who served in Korea. He passed away just a couple months ago.
It's an honor for me that I come here, make sure my father's area is always well kept.
Callahan's son, Michael, plans on visiting the site with his mom throughout the holiday.
Bring more flowers and, of course, come here to pray on Monday when many other people will be here to honor their fathers, uncles, sons, etc.
On Saturday morning, hundreds of volunteers from the organization Flags for Fallen Veterans have a mission, placing an American flag on every grave in the cemetery. Many veterans buried here dating back as far as World War I.
For our veterans who were willing to sacrifice their lives for our nation, and that's what we're here for.
For Cemetery Director John Rosentrader, this weekend's events are an opportunity to reflect on the significance of the holiday.
For our Memorial Day ceremony, the large portion of it, to me, will be the wreath that will be given to our Gold Star families.
Each story, a sacrifice.
Memorial Day is so much more than a time at the beach or a day off of work. It really, we wouldn't have any of it if it wasn't for our veterans.
That's Dwayne Lindo reporting. Tomorrow's Memorial Day program starts at 10 a.m. at the cemetery in East Sarasota County. It will feature patriotic music as well as State Representative and Navy veteran Julio Gonzalez and Lieutenant General Thomas Montgomery as the main speakers. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, bringing more jobs to Florida, how the state compares to other big states in the country, and plans to bring the Atlanta Braves to Northport are one step closer to reality. Take a look at just how soon construction could begin on a new facility.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
With all the furniture choices you have, where do you shop? How about Bacon's Furniture and Bedding, now available in Sarasota? Treat yourself to a new Beauty Sleep Queen mattress set starting at only $399 and save up to $800 off an adjustable base with your mattress purchase. Find huge Memorial Day discounts of up to 70% off throughout our showroom with hundreds of items ready for immediate delivery. It's the Memorial Day sales event going on now at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding, available now in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah.
Why settle for less? Get more for your money at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Nobody beats Subaru in service, quality, vehicle quality, and overall quality. And ALG named Subaru the 2017 top brand for residual value. Now lease the most fuel-efficient vehicle in its class. A new Subaru Outback for just $229 a month. Or get 0% financing with complimentary maintenance included. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Celebrate and salute our heroes during the Memorial Day clearance and pay no interest for 48 months with same-day pickup or next-day delivery. This special purchase Florida-styled bedroom group now $5.99 with a matching 3-drawer nightstand free. This special purchase dual reclining sofa now $4.99. And this special purchase CertaQueen Perfect Sleeper Set now $3.99. Exclusively at the Furniture Warehouse in Sarasota, Bradenton, Venice, Port Charlotte, and Allenton.
Save big. For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Florida Highway Patrol has seen a significant drop in state troopers. Since 2010, officials with the agency say it has lost nearly 1,000 workers, or about half of its workforce, due to resignations and retirements. As a result, the number of speeding tickets issued by state troopers have dropped for 3 consecutive years. One reason for the shortage could be linked to salary. A trooper just starting out makes about $34,000 a year in Florida. In comparison, starting pay in Mississippi begins at $38,000. While it's $47,000 a year in Louisiana. Florida is leading the largest states in the nation in job growth. Governor Scott announced today the state is adding jobs at a faster rate than the 10 largest states in the country. This is over the last year. Florida ranks 3rd overall for private sector job growth, falling behind Nevada and Utah. Florida's gross domestic product also outpacing other large states, growing 3% in 2016, much faster than the national rate of 1.5%. Your forecast for the upcoming weekend right after this.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blog, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential. There's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline if you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death. You must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
What Florida city is best known for spaceflight?
Cape Carnival.
Cape Carnival? Close enough. What condiment includes vinegar, molasses, and anchovies?
Westchester sauce?
Close enough. And now, a word from our sponsors.
One-off from the Florida Lottery. Now available for pick 2, 3, 4, and 5 games. Miss by one on any or all numbers and still win.
For the last decade, SNS Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
Well, we're learning more tonight about when construction could begin on a new training stadium for the Atlanta Braves, who are trying to move to Northport. According to the West Villages, work could begin in September there. The construction and design teams have both been chosen for the project, and pre-construction work is already underway.
They got engaged yesterday. They've already made calls today. So everybody knows it's a short time frame, but everybody's working cooperatively to try to achieve that.
Crews have a strict deadline to finish the new facility. Contractors have been told to finish work by mid-January of 2019 to ensure it's done in time for spring training season. One thing that has to be done now is requesting the $20 million in state funding. All right, let's get back out to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. He joins us live tonight from Longboat Key. Bob?
Thanks, Scott. Yes, we're out here at Longboat Key. Beautiful day, different than what you'd see if a hurricane were threatening the coast. And joining me now live is the former director of FEMA, Craig Fugate. Now, Craig also was the director of the Florida Emergency Management years ago. I remember meeting you down in the Bahamas a couple of times, talking there. It's important that people understand about these meetings. You came here a keynote speaker to get out and get some information.
Yeah, don't wait till there's a storm to figure out what you're going to do. Know what you're going to do before, know if you're going to evacuate, where to go, but also know what you're going to do when you get back home, that you got the right insurance, you got your plan on how you're going to recover. Because we tell people to evacuate, we also need to make sure people have a plan for what happens if they do get hit, how to start that recovery.
And you've seen a lot of storms in your day. Obviously, you were around during the big 2004 season, right?
Yeah, and that's one of the things I learned from that, where a lot of people said, I never knew it could be so bad. If I had, I would have evacuated, or I'd have done something different. Go to these seminars and find out how bad it is and get ready now. Don't wait till the experience tells you how bad it is.
And it's important because a lot of new residents are going to be experiencing the hurricane season for the first time. These things aren't to be messed around with. They happen.
Yeah, the best term I ever heard is you don't want to do discovery learning for a hurricane. Get your facts now, go to these seminars, get ready, enjoy your summer. And if we don't have a storm, it's great. If you do, you know what you have a plan.
I appreciate your time right now, Craig. I appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying your time off, so to speak, right now.
Yeah, it's great to be out of Washington, but I'm still wanting to make sure everybody gets ready for this hurricane season.
Always a pleasure to meet you. Always a pleasure to talk to you again. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. Weather couldn't be better right now. He said, Craig said, they use a term, it's a Chamber of Commerce-like day, and it certainly is. We have mostly fair skies up and down the coast, and that's the way it's going to continue, too, it looks like, through the weekend. Hardly any clouds to be found right now. It's all generally fair conditions. You couldn't ask for better weather here in the end of May. And speaking of hurricanes and coming out to seminars, you can go to a special seminar for free just by turning your TV on next, again, June 1st, to check out Surviving a Hurricane on ABC 7. We're going to have all the experts there to answer your questions. We'll have a phone bank set up. Should be really nice. It really is helpful and beneficial. We'll give you some very good information for this upcoming hurricane season. Currently, we have 83 degrees, clear skies. The dew point is low at 63. Winds are out of the west-northwest at 10. The pressure 30. 30.03. That's holding steady right now. It has been rather low, but now it's starting to peak up again. The high today was pretty close to the average, but look at that nice low. If you noticed, it was a little cooler this morning, or you're right. 63 degrees. The record low, 55, set back in 1979. No rainfall report. Again, for the month, we're doing well, but for the year, we're still over 4 inches below average. Lows tonight will be similar, mid to upper 60s away from the water. If you're right on the beach, like right here at Longboat Key and the Longboat Key Club, you'll see low temperatures in the upper 60s to right around 70 degrees under fair skies. And temperatures and humidity will start to warm up a little bit more on Sunday. You'll notice that as the winds will switch around a little bit more to an easterly direction as the high pressure slowly slips off to the east. We'll have a west coast sea breeze developing each and every afternoon with generally light winds for boaters, so it will be good boating weather. And the forecast, load up on the sunscreen. UV rays will be real high tomorrow. Lots of sunshine and little in terms of clouds and shade. Over the Northeast, different story. It's been cloudy, wet, cool day from Maine down to New York and into Pennsylvania. You can see another Clipper system moving through Chicago, bringing some heavy weather there. And severe weather possible into east Colorado as well as west Kansas and also into western portions of Nebraska tonight. That's about it, though, as far as severe weather goes. Things have calmed down considerably across most of the U.S. Well, the RPM forecast model confirms everything is going to be ship-shape this weekend and into early next week. Memorial Day looks to be really nice. There's a 20% chance for an isolated shower. Not much, but it'll stay generally dry, and we are anticipating fair conditions right on in through the weekend. As far as boaters are concerned, well, here it is. Winds will be out of the east-northeast at 10 knots and a light chop out there. Seas will be running 2 feet or less. Water temperature, comfortable, 84 degrees. It's not that scorching 90 quite yet. That doesn't usually happen until July or August. And then low tide at 9:13. Sunset will be at 8:18. Mostly fair tonight and comfortable. Low temperatures in the upper 60s. The extended forecast is calling for a slight chance for showers, really not until Tuesday. Temperatures getting summer-like, though, fairly quickly as early as Sunday in the upper 80s to low 90s. Beautiful weather out here at Longboat Key, and it's going to stay that way through the weekend, and Memorial Day looks to be quite nice. We'll have much more coming up at 7. Back to you, Scott.
Tonight, after his debut on the world stage, what new challenges await President Trump at home? Plus, a special Memorial Day salute to one inspiring person of the week. This is Where America Turns. World News Tonight with David Muir.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
During the past 10 years, Tidewell Hospice volunteers have provided more than 1 million hours of service. They sit with patients, giving caregivers a break. They work in offices. They take their furry friends on pet therapy visits. They even clown around. Every task performed by a volunteer makes a difference in the lives of our patients and their families. Join Tidewell's volunteer team. They're truly 1 in a million. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
With all the furniture choices you have, where do you shop? How about Bacon's Furniture and Bedding, now available in Sarasota? Treat yourself to a new Beauty Sleep Queen mattress set starting at only $399 and save up to $800 off an adjustable base with your mattress purchase. Find huge Memorial Day discounts of up to 70% off throughout our showroom with hundreds of items ready for immediate delivery. It's the Memorial Day sales event going on now at Bacon's Furniture and Bedding, available now in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Drive into Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota and discover big savings during the Drive and Discover event. Come shop the Suncoast's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers, or stop by today and drive away in a 2017 Jeep Cherokee for just $18,999. And for a limited time, get America's best value, a new Dodge Journey for as little as $15,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School, serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next. And then right after that, ABC7 News at 7, a full hour of local news and weather. And then join us again tonight at 11 to wrap up the week and look ahead to the upcoming holiday weekend. Hope to see you then.
An ABC7 editorial with Steve Sabato.
This past Sunday, May 21st, marked the end of an era in American entertainment. After 146 years, the Big Top is no more. Generations from now, Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus will be little more than a footnote in history to most of the world. But for those of us who call the Suncoast home, the Ringling legacy will endure. When John Ringling died in 1936, he bequeathed his estate to the people of Florida. His land holdings included St. Armand's Key, Longboat Key, City Island, and much more. Nearly the entire horizon he and Mabel could see from their beloved Carrizal, which they also gifted along with their vast collection of art. Generations of circus artists provided the entertainment on which this fortune was built. Many of those people called Sarasota home. For us, these are not traveling strangers, they are our neighbors and friends. Thanks to them, we are a community that covets and preserves the circus tradition through organizations like the Circus Arts Conservatory. And finally, be humble and reverent when recalling the majestic wild souls who occupied the Big Top, the wondrous wild creatures who lived in cages, rode in train cars, captive beasts whose freedom and dignity was the toll they paid for our amusement. As we ponder the passing of the circus and the Ringling legacy, there is much to celebrate and be grateful for, and there are also lessons to be learned. Exotic animal acts are no longer part of family entertainment. I'm Steve Sabato. We'd like to hear from you.
The opinions expressed in this editorial do not necessarily reflect those of ABC7's owners or management. If you would like to comment, go to our website, www.mysuncoast.com, and click Community.
The Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio charmed us all and crippled the competition. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
When you want to get away from it all, to a place where you can do everything, or nothing at all, surrounded by natural beauty and all the modern amenities you might desire, then you'll want to be here at the Wannabe Inn on the beautiful shores of Manasota Key, Florida. To plan your escape, log on to wannabeinn.com.
Come on in, welcome to our pad. Trust me, folks, you're in for a ride. I'm driving, so relax. Unwind, leave your buckets all behind. Get ready to blow your mind. In Beatsville, don't be shy. Come and make the scene. Catch the crazy party inside. The hipsters here are gone and dig, man, they're on to something big. Yeah, they're gonna flip your wig in Beatsville. Catch the gig in Beatsville. It's no small wonder anybody loves it all.
I just love art that moves me.
No small,
I mean, really moves me.
one.
Sunset Fiat of Sarasota presents No Small Wonder. High performance style. Let the art of Fiat move you.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Since 2014, Addiction Hope and Helpline has answered calls for recovery and treatment 24/7, 365 days a year. If you're depressed, drinking, using drugs, or taking pills, call now and talk to someone who cares.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Most insurance covers substance abuse. You can get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call 800-622-1941. 800-622-1941.
Alfa Romeo got a lot right with the Giulia. But the handling alone is sufficient reason to get one. Rediscover your passion for driving at Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.